In this video, I'm going to talk about how to calculate your debt-to-income ratio, or DTI. Your debt-to-income ratio really couldn't be more important in the lending process. It's how your lender will set the amount you'll be approved to borrow, and as if that's not important enough, it can also affect certain loan costs. So I'm going to explain the simple math used to calculate your DTI here in this video, but this is number one of a 6-part video playlist. If you want to really understand debt-to-income ratios, and I mean everything about debt-to-income ratios, like and subscribe and watch every installment. You'll learn about the elements, what counts as debt, what counts as income, how DTI is used in the lending process, the DTI limits for different loan programs, and how to reverse engineer your DTI to maximize what you can borrow and get the best loan terms. And if you're looking for help with a loan, please reach out anytime. I'd love to chat. So let's get to it. Calculating your DTI is simple. As the term debt-to-income ratio implies, we're going to divide your debt by your income. So here are the steps. Add up all your monthly debt, add up all your monthly income, divide your debt by your income, and the resulting figure is your DTI. It's really simple. Put another way, your DTI is the percent of your monthly income that you're spending covering all of your monthly debt. And if we look at this as an example, let's say you have $4,000 a month of debt and $10,000 a month of income, $4,000 divided by $10,000 equals a 40% DTI. So far it's really simple, but lenders actually calculate your DTI two ways. What we just calculated is what's called your back debt-to-income ratio. And as the name implies, there's also a front debt-to-income ratio. We figure this by dividing your housing expense by your income. So if we go back to our example where you have $4,000 a month of debt, let's say that's split between a new mortgage payment of $3,000 and $1,000 of other debt. So your $3,000 new mortgage divided by $10,000 of income equals a 30% front DTI. 30% new mortgage plus that $1,000 of other debt for $4,000 of total debt divided by $10,000 of income equals a 40% back DTI. And lenders talk about it less, but that front DTI can be important. It can really figure in when we use automated underwriting systems to determine the maximum amount that you'll qualify to borrow. Pretty straightforward, right? But to get to the math and to get that math right, we need to talk about what counts as debt and what counts as income, which we'll do in the next video.